I do love getting cards on Mother's Day, from my own children, of course, but also from my stepchildren, because I feel I've had to earn their love, and stepmums everywhere will tell you that's not always easy. But today's also a day when I find myself feeling very close to my own mum, who died a few years ago. Now, I'm a grown-up and a mum myself, and yet I still miss my mum for the example that she set me. She knew my strengths and my failings, and she loved me just the same. It's only 2 years since Gareth Malone set up the Military Wives Choir as part of a BBC television series. In that short time, they've enjoyed phenomenal success, topping the charts and performing for royalty. But away from the limelight, behind the scenes, the choir members are also wives and mothers who have to keep family life running smoothly while their husbands are away on duty.
My husband's currently serving in Afghanistan. We have 3 small boys, which can be quite demanding, let alone without the worries of your husband being away.
My husband's been in the army for 25 years. He joined as a boy soldier, and obviously I've done all my bringing up of my 3 children while he's been in the army. Chloe's my youngest, she's 17, and she's been in the choir from the beginning.
The Military Wives Choir has brought a heck of a lot of support to me while he's been away, and concentrating on other things apart from family and worries of him being out there.
When our husbands are away, it is or can be quite a lonely time. And for me, I draw on those times to gain strength, and I gain my strength from God.
I've had the opportunity on occasion while the guys were away in Afghanistan to pray with a couple of the ladies, which has been really nice.
Women have to be superwomen. They have to juggle a whole range of life skills. They juggle the children, the family, the dog, the husbands being away, the family being miles away, the choir and all that entails. And yeah, the old Jewish saying, as they say, is God couldn't be everywhere, so he made women.
Because of Dad's job, he was obviously away a lot, and he would only come back for weekends, so it must have been really hard on Mum to have to bring up 3 children and not always have father's support, my dad's support to help her and guide her. So I really do think it's a special thing that she brought us all up, and she's just an amazing lady.
Germany, 1938. Nazi stormtroopers destroyed thousands of Jewish businesses and synagogues. It was an event that would have a devastating effect on the life of one young mother.
Her name was Rosa Beckhofer, and she was in her late 30s. She was an Orthodox Jewish woman who'd come from an Orthodox Jewish home, and she met a German who lived opposite. And as a result, they did a very dangerous thing and had a relationship, and she became pregnant. And she discovered she was going to have twins, and I imagine that must have been a very difficult thing for her to come to terms with. The father, Otto, had to actually go into hiding or disappear, otherwise he would have gone into a concentration camp. Ultimately she had the twins and she had nowhere to take the twins because she was on her own.
The twins spent the first 3 years of their life in an orphanage where Rosa visited them regularly. Then she made a heartbreaking decision to allow them to be put on the Kindertransport and taken to a safe new life in Britain.
For any mother to give away her children, for whatever reason, I think must be one of the most difficult things any human person would be asked to do. 10,000 other mothers had the courage to give their children away, and many of these mothers and fathers went to concentration camps. Rosa ultimately went to Auschwitz in April 1943 and perished there.
And you were one of those twins.
Yes, I was one of those twins.
What happened to you when you came to this country?
We were taken in by a Baptist minister and his wife, and they didn't have any children of their own, and so they really wanted to actually make us their own Christian little girls. Our identities were changed immediately, and I became Grace and my sister became Eunice, and it was never ever mentioned that we had a Jewish identity.
It was years later that you discovered the truth about your mother. What was your reaction?
My reaction to discovering that I actually had a mother was quite extraordinary, but then to discover that she was part of the Holocaust and to know that she had had the courage to let us go to safety is something that I say shalom for every day. The quality of a mother's love, I think, is totally unconditional. And anybody who actually has experienced unconditional love will understand what I'm talking about. But there is something that we can find other than a mother's love that is unconditional, and that is God's love.